Storm Watch 12 weather on News Watch 12.
Well, we do have the showers along the Oregon coast, and they will be heavy at times. But as we get into the mid-morning and into the early afternoon, we'll start seeing those showers spread inland, especially down towards Siskiyou County. That's where the activity will start off at first and then eventually move north towards the Rogue Valley by, again, the mid-afternoon hours. Now, once we get to the late afternoon into the early evening, we'll see that activity move east of the Cascades. You can see with some of the orange colors indicating the threat of some heavier rain, which most likely would be in the form of thunderstorms. So the thunderstorm threat will really be into Klamath and Lake counties. So that's what we'll be anticipating for the remainder of the evening. This threat will last about till midnight, so don't be surprised to see some lightning flashes during the nighttime hours. Now, once we get towards Monday morning, expect a lot of low clouds and fog, especially into the Rogue and Shasta valleys, scattered east of the Cascades for the early morning hours. Now, the nice thing is when we're going to get into the afternoon, we'll start seeing some sunshine and then increasing high clouds. From the next system, that'll actually be showing up here. When we get to Tuesday morning, you can see we have those clouds increasing along the Oregon coast. By the time we get into the afternoon hours, we'll start seeing that rain develop from north towards the south along the Oregon coast. We get closer towards sunset, we'll start seeing that rain push inland into the Rogue Valley. So plan on most of the day for Tuesday being dry, especially if you're heading into Siskiyou County. It should be dry for the entire day. You won't see any rain until late on Tuesday night. Here's our next system moving into the area. This will give us the rain for Sunday, and then once we get towards Monday, we'll have a little bit of a break. Then things get kind of interesting as we get towards next week. We're looking at a series of stronger cold fronts late Tuesday into Wednesday, and then another one late Thursday and into Friday. There's a whole lot of uncertainty in terms of how much cold air is going to be associated with these systems and also where the exact jet stream goes, because this will have a huge influence on how much rain we get here in southern Oregon and northern California, and also how much snow could possibly form into the Cascades. So we'll be keeping an eye on this because any little fluctuation with this will have a big influence on our weather pattern overall. But that's what we're going to be looking at for the next several days, is definitely cooler temperatures and the potential for wet conditions as well. Now, in terms of our precipitation forecast, most of the showers will be into northern California for Sunday. Monday looks pretty nice. Tuesday, that rain is coming in like we were just looking at Wednesday. Rain eventually changes over to showers Thursday, looking pretty nice overall. So planning your day for today, we'll see some morning fog. Eventually we'll see some brief sunshine, and then we'll see those clouds really start to thicken up and increase, and we'll see scattered showers throughout the day. We do have a slight chance of seeing a thunderstorm in the Rogue Valley, but it's a pretty slight chance. Forecast for today, 50s east of the Cascades, 58 for Lakeview, 42 though in Crater Lake, so pretty chilly up in the mountains, and 60s west of the Cascades, 62 for Wairika and Medford. Here's your 7-day forecast for the Oregon coast. We'll be looking at temperatures into the 60s through Tuesday, 50s beginning on Wednesday, and the wind starts to pick up Tuesday and into Wednesday. For Northern California, showers likely for today, breezy and dry, at least for Tuesday, but then Wednesday the rain starts to show up and temperatures stay into the 60s. For the Klamath Basin, we'll be into the upper 50s for today, and then temperatures warming up just a little bit into the 60s for Tuesday and Wednesday, but the wind picks up Tuesday and Wednesday, and then so does the rain on Wednesday, and temperatures cool into the 50s. For the Cascades, we'll be looking at temperatures into the 50s for the next several days. However, higher up you go towards Crater Lake, that snow threat will definitely be ramped up quite a bit, especially once we get towards the middle part of the week. We'll be keeping an eye on exact conditions for that particular scenario in the next several days. So that's something that we could potentially see several inches of snow, or maybe not a whole lot. But again, we'll be keeping an eye on that for the next several days. And here in the Rogue Valley, showers likely eventually decreasing once we get into the late afternoon. We'll see morning fog and then sunshine on Monday, breezy conditions, and the rain ramps back up again on Wednesday. Another threat of rain on Friday.